Hey everybody. Um, hey, this is a day in the life. I got to work today from 12 till 5. And so I woke up this morning and my heater is on like the lowest setting. And so the house was 13 degrees Celsius this morning. It's up a little bit now. I turned it up to the second and now it's up to 15. So it's still a bit chilly in here. So I'm sitting here under my covers, feeling all nice and cuddly, and I'm just doing my morning thing. I've got well, getting to set this up. I guess uh, so I've got a calendar, and basically I'm just sort of doing my thing. It's really okay. It was a really cheap calendar, but I love it. It's got like the month here with some ideas and stuff, and then you go back here and it gives you like the whole week, so I can write all sorts of fun things like my when I work and what I want to do, and like the crafts I'm making cards to sell and bracelets to sell, so I'd like to get them done. It's just so really friggin' cool. Anyway, I got it for $3. Of course it was on sale because it was February, so that counts. But I was just having some food, having some hummus and carrots. And yesterday I got not yesterday, Friday, I got a ham. So what they do is where I work, they cook chickens. And very occasionally they cook hams. And I love getting a cooked ham. I like getting them hot, but this one was cold, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. So what I do then is I keep moving this shirt. It's just like in the way because I didn't put it away. So over here in this section, I have some overflow food that just sort of sits there being handy. So these are bags of meat. And it's just cool enough here that they're not gonna go bad. They're fine. They're gonna be fine. And then I've got Parmesan cheese that I bought for my spaghetti. But I don't have any spaghetti sauce. So I'll have to go get more spaghetti sauce. That's gonna wait until next pay. That's for now. It's fine. So and oh, my pills. I keep forgetting to take my pills, so I decided I'm gonna put them in with the food. And I'm doing a lot better at taking my pills. I still don't always take my pills, but I'm doing better. So that's fine. Anyway, I'm just hanging out, playing on my phone, looking at things. I talked to my daughter last night and my granddaughter. Both my daughters actually were there, and my granddaughter. So that was nice. It was a nice little chit chat. My granddaughter smiled at me because she recognized me. She's only 10 months old, so it's really kind of, yeah, it's kind of nice that she recognizes me because we haven't actually been in person since August. Yeah. So, it's nice that she still recognizes me because we sort of chat about once a week. So it's kind of nice. It's a little bit nice. Anyway, it's just sort of like what I'm doing today. Oh yeah, you'll notice that the back of my house, this is the back door and it looks awful. Don't care. Plastic. So I got some painter's plastic, like the heavy duty painter's plastic, and I put it up with that space tape, whatever that space tape was. And it's doing great. Whatever it's called, it's my mind's bad. But behind it I put a layer of like the really thin 1/2 inch pink stuff. And because all I'm trying to do is stop the wind Right now, for the next couple months, the wind is really bad, and it's like right where my head sits, and it's just crazy. So just noticed it's a little bit, but the plastic is enough right here. Plus, I have my stuffed animals up here, so that keeps the wind. So that's really nice. And this cupboard, when you're down here by the cupboard, it does the wind doesn't come through, obviously. So I mean that's kind of nice. And then yeah, looks like hell. Don't care. Don't care. It's fabulous. It doesn't let any of the wind in. So then I'll be able to fix it a bit better next year. But this year was just panic, get something done, and I did. And so I'm happier. That's it. Yeah. Um. Anyway, that's just what I'm doing right now. I'm going to work this afternoon and then we'll see. Tomorrow's a day off. It's family day here. And in our province, the family day is a complete holiday. You don't work it. So it's kind of nice. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Hopefully make some more cards. I'm enjoying those card making. So maybe I'll make some more cards. I should show you guys what I've got going on for sale. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, that's it. I think I'm gonna have to turn my heater up again because it's not even, I guess it's about 10 o'clock. So I got a couple hours before work, so maybe I'll turn it up because I don't, when I'm in here, it doesn't matter how hot it is, so I can turn it down. But as long as the heater's on, maybe I'll turn it up a little bit because then I can get dressed in the warm. Oh, I'm such a baby sometimes, which is why I love my heater. But that's why I have such a big heater, is so that this time of year I can be warm. I don't have to be cold. So, and I filled up my heater. I filled up my diesel tanks. I filled up my diesel tanks on Friday. Filled up my diesel tanks on Friday, so I have plenty of fuel to go ahead and turn it up. So, anyway, that's it for now. Well, hi. So it's the next day. It's family day. I'm hanging out, and I thought I will make some little cards. This is where I put my material for my cards, and I got a spot for my dots, for the dots, and then I have the raw card material, whatever I'm working with. And right now I'm working with this one, which is like a little bird and couple birds and a flower. Wow, my words are coming really easily right now. So anyway, the idea is that the ideal that I've found that I like the best is 3 layers. So you get your original card, which is just a blank expressions card, and then you cut the next layer to be smaller than this layer, but still have all the nice intricate ingredients. And then the top layer is just the small, like this one will be the bird, and the flower. And this bird. And I'm not sure. I didn't do it on the other one, but I think I might do this flower as well. So I'm doing the big flower, the bird, and then this flower. So if I'm doing the, I just have a little, I mean, it was a dollar store find. It was like $3 or $5, maybe it was 5. And it because it's completely enclosed here, it's really good for keeping all the little bits and stuff from ending up in my bed. So basically, I will sort of do uh, an outline. Um, I want to make it so that it's as close as I can to the actual pictures. So I'm going to cut it like right up close to, um, right up close to the leaves. But then there's lots of like little, like where there's like little teeny tiny bits. And so I'm going to be like go around those a little bit. I'm doing sort of like, I mean, this layer doesn't really matter as much because it's, yeah, I guess it is kind of seen. Well, I guess it all matters. So yesterday I worked for 5 hours, and then what a busy 5 hours. It was really crazy. It was like there was I don't know, something in the air. It was really busy. I don't usually, I mean, I like it to be busy because then I'm not bored at work, which I really hate being bored at work when there's nothing to do. So that's good. But it was unusually busy in spurts. Maybe because it was a holiday the next day. So anyway, we were kept on our toes, which is good because then the day goes so quick. And then after work, I came out and I sat down in my car for a little bit, and it's just so nice about living in a van. I had a busy day and I just wanted to relax. And so I turned on the YouTube, and I just was comfortable. Like I just sat in my house, and I didn't go anywhere or do anything. I just sat where I was. I do that at work, after work a lot, just because when I'm done work, sometimes I'm just mentally exhausted, and I don't want to go anywhere or do anything, not even to go. And I got off at 5, so I can't go to my sleeping spot anyway, and I have to be somewhere. And there's no reason why I can't just stay where I am at work. So why would I go anywhere else? I think it was 8:30 when I was finally like, let's get going somewhere and do something. So at 8:30, I drove to my sleeping spot, which was at a pub last night. This pub is it's in it's in a shopping center, like a strip mall. Um, and but the nice thing about it is it sort of has like an insurance place or something like that. There's a couple of stores in there that are like Monday to Friday stores. And so when I go there, I sort of park in the Monday to Friday kind of area, and then I usually only park there over the weekend so that, like I'm not bothering anybody who's parked at the pub for overnight, and then I get to sort of relax there in the morning because I'm not really bugging anybody in the Monday to Friday stores. So that was really good. And so it was kind of nice and relaxing a little bit. I did get out of there. That was the night before. This is really ridiculous. I am not there. That was the night before, and then I went to work. Oh my gosh. I have a terrible memory. I've got this, I don't know, this blanket that sort of sits over all of my mind, and what comes, but that was not last night. Last night I am, it's kind of a just off the highway, and it's just sort of like where they were gonna make a road, but they didn't make a road. So now there's just this little road end that's not doing anything or going anywhere. So, and it's just outside the city. So you can't park on a road in the city, but it's outside the city. So there's nothing that says I can't stay here. And then also, the it's an end, so I can sit like I'm on the road. I'm not on the side of the road. I'm on the road, but I'm not bothering anybody. Nobody's bothering me. The only time I've ever had anybody come near me is one policeman that said, "Why is your van running?" And then we talked, and he was fine. He was happy with it. And then the other thing was snow during a snowstorm. A snowplow came up beside me, which was I thought was really excellent. So as soon as the snowplow left a spot, I drove out onto where he plowed and then got out of here. So that was kind of nice. So that worked out nicely. But basically, it's just sort of, there's nothing here. There's nobody here. There's some sort of business over on the side here, like a mining business or something. But it's like the entrance and it's all closed. And sometimes people go in there, but not very often. And it's one of those nice comfy places. So I am not going anywhere today unless I have to, because nothing's open. There's quiet days. Shoppers Drug Mart is open. Shoppers Drug Mart is open every day, but I don't think there's much else open today, and that's fine. Nice quiet day is good for me. So I got up and I ate some what did I have for breakfast? I had some meat chunks, some cheese, some mandarins, a banana. It's about noon now. Oh, and I just got out the cheese and hummus so that I could have some cheese and hummus. Not cheese and hummus, carrots and hummus. So I thought I'd get out some carrots and hummus and have that for lunch. Well, basically that's it. When I buy a great big roast of meat, basically I chop it up into little chunks and then I just keep eating it until it's gone. And I eat quite a bit of meat while I have it, but then there could be like I have only had 2 this winter, so obviously I don't eat them very often. And the other thing I do eat is like sliced meat, but I'm cheap, so I'll only buy the sliced meat that is 50% off just before, like when I leave work. It's perfect because that's when everybody's putting things for sale around the grocery store that I work at. So everything else is getting reduced, and so I go around and get what I want that's reduced. I mean, I don't only eat reduced foods, but if I have a choice, I'm going to eat the reduced foods. That just makes sense. In my vehicle, although it says it's 19 degrees, it's 19 degrees from about my bed height up. Below that, it's colder. Just because of the way the heating works, that's how it works. My 2 bins over here just by the back window, which is also really cold because of the airflow back here, it keeps it cold. It's not fridge temperature, but it's cold. It's not, you never walk over into cold stuff or warm. It's not a warm area. It's a really nice, pleasantly cool place to have your food. But I try to eat it up very quickly because I don't want it to go, I don't want it to go bad. I don't want to have an issue where I am like having stomach troubles in my van. That would just be horrid. So I'm not willing to do that. I have a terrible nose, but I think I could tell if something was not acceptable to eat. That is what I hope. But anyway, I've been fine. I'm like, and this is just fine. I don't need a refrigerator in the winter time. Although I do have one for the summer, that will be nice. But I don't. I'm not going to use it in the winter. I don't have enough power for it anyway in the winter, and I don't think I really need it. I eat a lot of raw. I don't do a lot of cooking. I don't enjoy cooking to begin with, So, you know, like even things like the spaghetti that I bought, I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna have to drain it because of the way it's not noodles. It's not traditional noodles. They're made from konjac, which is a seafood kind of thing. Anyway, all you got to do is drain the noodles and then rinse the noodles a couple times. Then you throw them in a pot with some other stuff and warm them up. That's it. That's about all I need. That's about all I can do. I am not a big cook. I have often thought that I could go ahead and cook something, but then by the time it gets there and I have to do something with this meat that I bought, it doesn't work. I don't enjoy it. I don't bother. Besides, I like my carrots and my hummus. I like eating raw food. I will eat raw vegetables, and I will also eat stuff on sale from work. So occasionally they have potatoes that are on sale, but they're cooked. So I have cooked potatoes. At the mall, I get this. I have no idea what it is. But there at the mall, there's some cooked food that I eat. So it's not like I don't get any cooked food, but I don't enjoy cooking at all. I don't want to do it. And I don't live with anybody who tells me I have to. So there you go. So I'm hanging out by myself, not doing nothing, eating my carrots and hummus. Carrots and hummus are a go-to because they are so good and filling. But also peanut butter banana wrap, cheese sticks. I buy cheese sticks with a stick. I know um, that's a more expensive way to buy it. Plus, it's also a worse on the environment because of the plastic. But I got to do what I can when I can. And if I don't use um, the prepackaged stuff, I will overeat. I'm a bit obsessive about things, and I find that um, sometimes I can't do very well at the stopping of the eating thing. Like the other day, I bought a container of popcorn, and I thought, oh, because right now I can't buy the little bags of popcorn. They just aren't around right now. Maybe they're just out waiting for some to come in. Whatever the situation is, I couldn't buy them. When I can get little bags, I do. Um, but I bought just a regular bag of popcorn because I've been in a munchy mood, and I've been munching like I went through a bag of chocolate chips. I bought a bag of chocolate chips and I put them in little containers so that it would be like a 1 tablespoon size, and I will eat through that 1 tablespoon size, and then that's it. And usually I'm really good about not eating more, but that's it. That's all I have. For the last few days, I have been a bit obsessive. So I ate through like a half a bag of chocolate chips. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to get some popcorn because that's going to be better than a bag of chips. Chocolate chips. Any kind of chips. I love chips. Um, so I sat there last night and I thought, oh, I'll just eat a little bit and then get out the bags. And because it was, I was like after work and I just wanted to sit down and eat some popcorn and be comfy. And so I did. Then I realized I was like 3/4 of the way through the bag. I had a uh, so corn head. It's like a corn headache. It's like too much stuffed corn up in my head, too much popcorn in my head and my belly for sure. Way too much popcorn, and I just like afterwards it was just like, oh, I ate way too much. But there's just not any way of stopping at the time. It happens. Sorry. Um, so then when I realized what I was doing, I put away the popcorn, but it was like almost gone anyway. It was just, that's the way it works. So the best thing for my mental health is to buy prepackaged. Worse for the environment, better for me. Better for me at the moment is what I'm going with because that's what we have to do. So anyway, I'm babbling. So how about I finished this on my own. I think I'm going to put on a couple podcasts and putter away at this for a little bit. I've got half of it done. So then I'm going to put this on top of here. And then cut these out and put these on top of here. And then I'll have 3 layers. And that's the way I enjoy it. So, you know, I think they look really good that way. So I'm gonna sit here and eat my hummus and my carrots. My go-to. Hummus and carrots are not too expensive, and they're pretty good. You know, I'm able to eat about, I don't know, about half of the hummus thing without worrying about it. You know, like I can quit about halfway through the hummus. It's dill pickle hummus. I mean, oh my gosh, it's so good. So I'll leave you. Thank you very much for joining me this weekend. And yeah, I'm just gonna hang out. Obviously, I'm still in my pajamas. I'm gonna stay this way because it's a day off and I'm not going anywhere. I might go in to Shoppers and walk around and use their washroom a little later. But yeah, mostly I'm just gonna stick around here, do my thing. Having a day off is nice. Might have a nap later. Thanks, everybody. Bye.